Hi, handsome. Hello. Hi. Oh, yeah. Oh, what a good kitty cat you are. What a good cat you are. I think it's time for treats, don't you? I see some on the table right there. I think Eleanor would like some. And then I'm going to brush you. I love you, honey. Eleanor, you have paper all over the floor. I just cleaned it up yesterday. How do you get so much paper on the floor? Oh, you look guilty. Don't be guilty. It's just your thing. You know when I'm about to go to work, don't you? Yeah, I know. You know. You know. Hello, you. Good morning. Hey guys, good morning. It's 5:13 in the morning here in Las Vegas. I'm on the way to work. I left the house super duper duper early, thinking I had to be at the airport and checked in at 5:25 this morning. So I left the house at like 4:05, 4:10 in the morning. I struggled to get up this morning. Very difficult to wake up. It was very difficult to leave the house because Buddy and Eleanor have been so good lately, especially Buddy. He used to be a 24/7 jerk. He was a bit of an asshole. But he is so sweet now. We sleep together every night. He comes up, he goes meow, jumps up in bed, and he crawls over to my side, and well, he falls down. I put my arm around him like a little teddy bear, and we go to sleep. I wake up in the morning, and there's like 3 or 4 little cat toys in bed next to me because he's just dropped me little gifts. It's just this. He's the sweetest cat. And Eleanor has always been sweet, but Buddy, he hasn't always been sweet. But blah blah blah. It turns out my report time for work wasn't until 6:25 in the morning. So I stopped at McDonald's and got an Egg McMuffin because that's the only thing open right now. Had some juice. I really should have had some coffee, but today is it's a fairly tedious day, but well worth it. I'm doing a Reno turn, followed by a Boise turn, and then I'm back home to this afternoon by like 4:30 this afternoon. So I picked up this trip. It's a 1-day trip. It's time and a half. So it's like over $300 for 1 day of work. Thank you very much. I'll take that. And what else? So I had like 5 or 6 days off in a row, mostly because I was pulled off a trip, so I had enough days off legally this month. But I was pay protected for those hours, so that's good. Plus this day trip I just picked up, I had like 101 hours this month with which I know isn't a lot for some people. Like Deanne Ford, she likes to count her coins and she works her tail off. I don't. I usually work about 80 hours. This month I'm getting 101 hours, but I'm only working like 70. So yay for me. Very happy. What else I want to tell you? I think that's it. I think that's it for now. I will see you at the airport, in the plane, or in Reno sometime soon. All right. I will see you soon. All right. I was randomed, but my last trip, I don't think I was randomed once, so it's okay. I can handle it. And I've got time. I got very lucky. Everyone let me cut in line without rolling their eyes, and because that's my prerogative as a flight attendant. And then TSA just moved me up to the front of the line. So it was really painless. Very happy. Now, coffee. Welcome to Reno. It is snowing out there. It's 32 degrees. Yuck. And that was a fairly simple flight. It was 1 hour and 2 minutes. 163 passengers on board. I'm not quite sure what it's going to look like on the return. Mild turbulence for the most of the trip, so the seatbelt sign didn't go off, and we did not get up to do a service during the turbulence. So most people had an opportunity at the airport to grab a snack or a drink or something. Our passengers were great. They were super nice. We did have one that was not super great or super nice, and he was other than that. But the positive thing, like the silver lining, is my ego isn't involved, so I didn't have to react or overreact. The passengers who were sitting near him all gave me the eye like, sorry, you know. And when leaving, he was extra unnice, of course. And some passengers, of course, around him gave me the look of, oh, sorry, you know. But it was easy. It was we've all experienced worse, most flights. But yeah, one bad apple. Otherwise, a fantastic group of people. We're going to be heading back to Vegas in a few minutes, and I will see you there. Oh, guys, I wish I had a GoPro and I could like have you watch my day as it unfolds. And I'm trying not to show you my lanyard, so I'm sorry. I'm talking to you like this. So we just boarded our plane in Reno, where are we, to go back to Vegas. Boarded, we're sitting here. There's some sort of electrical issue. So maintenance comes on board. I don't know what's going on. Of course, it's not my job to know, so that's fine. But they have to do a hard reset on the plane, which means like turn the whole aircraft off. So we have to deplane. And that's for safety, as irritating as it is for our passengers. And I'm sure it's a hassle because they have to get all their belongings and everything. But if the plane is off without power, if there's a medical event, like no one can ring a call bell, like I'm not sure if, you know, evacuation, blah, blah, blah. So for safety's sake, everyone gets off the airplane. And my God, one of the hardest things about flying lead is in situations like this where, you know, people are irritated, they're frustrated, and I get it. I totally get it. Many of them have connecting flights and now they're worried about their connecting flight. Which is why you want to give yourself as much time as possible when connecting. But to try and maintain a sense of sincere optimism, and I can do that when looking at 173 people. Hey, I'll see you in a minute. I'll see you shortly. Don't go too far. Don't stray from the gate too far so you won't hear when they, you know, reboarding, and trying to maintain as much optimism as possible and to continue that in the face of people who are not happy with this. So the passengers are up at the gate area. We're hanging out on a dark aircraft while they reset everything. So I don't know how long this is going to take. Plus, we might have to de-ice here in Reno. So I'm not sure what this means for our next leg. We'll see. I do have a little teeny hope that they get a reserve crew to work that flight, but I don't usually have that luck. But we'll see. We'll see. Got to make the day interesting, though, right? Ta-da! I will see you soon. Well, we're still in Reno. Apparently, there's a part they need to replace, which might not be readily available. They're playing with our schedule. We've been looking at our schedule to see if it updates with any potential change. And they've been updating it. It's changed. And as it is right now, they have us leaving here about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It is now 11:12 in the morning. And then we get back home in Las Vegas, and then that's it. It looks like they may have taken us off the Boise turn, so they've taken that off our schedule so far. We'll see what happens. Any information?
We are waiting for the car because it's not working.
All right. So
But I don't know if they.
stuck in Reno. Could be worse. Hi. Be flexible. Bend like a palm tree. I'm bending like I'm in a hurricane. Sorry to make you sick there. Yeah. So we're still here in Reno. It is 12:20 in the afternoon. So they have removed us from our Boise turn. So we will not be working that Boise turn. That's good news. Until I looked at my schedule, refreshed it, and found that there's an 11-hour and 17-minute sit. 11 hours. No notification, nothing from the company. So we're just sitting on the airplane waiting around. I called crew scheduling. That took a long time because I'm on hold. I finally got them, and they said, let me find out whether or not this delay is going to stick or not. Okay. And I'll get back to you. So she put me on hold, blah, blah, blah. Came back and said, because I had requested a day room. That was my request, is that they get us a day room. Anything over 5 hours, they have to give us individual rooms. If it's under 4 hours, it could be a shared room with any two members of the same sex. But since this could potentially be 8 hours or more, I'll get my own room. That's nice. But she said, let me have you hold for a moment. She came back on saying, all right, so our team is going to try and source rooms for you here in Reno. Give them about a half hour, and then they'll send you an email with a confirmation number and things like that, and information as to what hotel we have to go to. So we're right now just hanging out, waiting for a room to be sourced and to get an email. And there you go. As it is, it looks like we're going to get back into Las Vegas at like, I don't know, 10 o'clock or something like that. That is assuming they can get the part to us. Then they can install it, make sure it's fixed, and then try it out and see if the plane works. And I don't know. If this all goes 23 minutes longer, we're going to time out. I don't know if that means that we stay here in Reno or if that we volunteer to work, but a 16-hour long duty day to hang out here on the plane, I don't know, blah, blah, blah. What else is there? Oh, the pilots are deadheading back because they time out sooner than we do. So they're being deadheaded back to Las Vegas today on Southwest or Frontier. I forget which one, but yeah, today is turning into a total poop show. I signed up for it. I volunteered for this. All right, so I'll update you as to what's going on when I find out more information. See you soon, hopefully. Da da da. Pardon me, I'm getting a little slap happy. So I'm still in Reno, if you can tell by this lovely exterior here. I'm still in Reno. I just got a phone call, though, from crew scheduling. I was expecting them to say, hey, we got a room for you. You're staying at XYZ Hotel, blah, blah, blah. We'll be working this flight. But they said something more magical than that. What they said was, hey, Stephen, you and your crew are going to be deadheading on Southwest on a 4:50 flight this evening or this afternoon. So we're super, super excited. We are going to hang out on the plane because it is warm. It's toasty. There are snacks and beverages, and there's a gate full of people outside that I don't want to look at or be seen by, because I'm sure a lot of them are very upset right now. So I understand. I totally get it. A lot of them were going to be connecting to other flights, and yeah, so but I'll be deadheading, and I will be getting home like an hour and 20 minutes later than I thought I was, but that's the worst things happen every day. So then this patience is paying off. Yeah, so I will see you next, either on Southwest or in Las Vegas. See you soon. So it's 1:35, and I figured, all those passengers have to be gone by now. It's probably safe to get off the plane. There's a huge line, and they all went, you told us. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Yeah, it was a painful moment there. But so I had to get off the plane. I was so bored. I want to use a real bathroom for a change, get a bite to eat. I want to buy a magnet for my refrigerator. And it's a nice day out here. It's pretty. Here's the airport. You can hardly see the mountains over there. One of our passengers told me just after they were yelling at me, were telling me that there's like a mudslide or something on a road to here from Vegas or something weird. I don't know. But yeah, it's just a messy day. It looks like they're trying to get all these passengers on a Southwest flight. I hope it's not our flight. The four of us did book non-rev tickets on this Southwest flight just in case for some strange reason crew scheduling doesn't do it like they should, but we're trying to, cover all our bases. But yeah, it's a long day, and all we do is work 1 hour. Crazy. But it's a beautiful day, and we're alive, and we're surrounded by people we love, right?
Just putting a plane.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, sorry. That's the day outside. Yay. We made it on. I'm so excited. Southwest is always so good to us. We were supposed to be in boarding group C. I was seat 12, which means near the end of the boarding process. And the plane is going to be completely full because of our cancellation, of course. But the gate agent said, hey, no, come on up here. And she changed our boarding passes so that we would actually be able to pre-board. So not only did we get on and we're going home, but they let us pre-board with families and kids and stuff. It was a very generous move. So yay, thank you, Southwest. Yeah, very lucky. Bye, Reno. Oh, those mountains are pretty. So nice, so happy to be leaving though. Look how pretty. That is so pretty. Gorgeous. Yay! My watch just told me I achieved my step goal today. There's that. So I just got back to my car. Oddly enough, the sky looks very much like it did when I was coming to work today. It's been a very long day. What a day, right? So get to work one leg to Reno, then mechanical. We're boarded. We had to deplane, which was very uncomfortable. Then we thought we would be have an 11-hour sit. Then we thought we were getting a hotel room. Then we find out we're being deadheaded on Southwest. Very strange day. But our flight on Southwest was lovely as usual. I love Southwest. The crew, the gate agent was a love. We were originally supposed to be the last people on the plane, but instead she gave us, extra time boarding. So A got on board, then anyone else who needed extra time, parents with children or whatever, she let us in that section. But before that, the gate agent, who was actually boarding people, said, hey, you guys, run. He let us on first. I mean, it couldn't have been better. I was in row 2, F, right against the window there. Amazing. And I sat next to my friend Stephanie, who I adore, and we had a great time talking about life, being maximalists versus minimalists in our design styles, and our pets and our losses of our beloved pets. We just had a fantastic conversation. Both of us cried. Just a really, really nice flight back to Las Vegas. And wow, what a day. What a day. They do say you have to be flexible in this profession, in this lifestyle. But today was an extreme example of that. But here I am back in Las Vegas, very happy. I am going to hope, and I think the FedEx office might be open. I have an order of bubble wrap I have to pick up there. So I'm going to try and swing by there first, grab a quick bite to eat, and head home because I am pooped. So there you go. Thanks for joining me on this very strange day. I was not sure that there'd be enough content in this video to make a whole video, but look, here you are, right? Okay, there you go. I will see you again very soon. Toodaloo. Thanks for flying. Fly safe. Do I ever stop talking?